Welcome to Police Chase, the ultimate destination for adrenaline-pumping police pursuit videos. We don't just show a chase, we bring you the stories of the people involved. So buckle up as we take you on a wild ride through the streets and highways, showcasing the most daring attempts to outrun the long arm of the law. Atlanta, Georgia. A daring midnight chase ends in dramatic arrest. In the early hours of July 5th, 2024, a harrowing police pursuit unfolded on the congested roads of I-285 as Cobb County Police, desperately trying to catch a dangerous suspect, called in the Atlanta Police Department's elite ACE unit for backup. Just after 2 a.m., the suspect, identified as 28-year-old Jarrett Sharp, led officers on a high-speed chase, dodging patrol cars and swerving dangerously through traffic.
Over me again, approaching Cascade.
As the chase escalated, Sharp's desperation turned violent, ruthlessly ramming a police cruiser in an attempt to escape. But his luck quickly ran out when the ACE unit executed a precision pit maneuver, sending his vehicle careening off the highway. As Sharp made a break for freedom, darting into the woods, officers were hot on his heels. Within moments, a tense standoff in the thick underbrush ended as officers deployed their tasers, bringing Sharp down and securing him into custody. Sharp now faces a slew of charges, including aggravated assault on law enforcement, felony fleeing and eluding, and obstruction, in addition to the outstanding warrants that had already made him a wanted man in Cobb County. The violent pursuit may be over, but the investigation is far from finished. High-speed drama. U-Haul chase ends in arrest after violent Omro shooting. Omro, Wisconsin. A quiet evening turned into chaos on July 15th, 2024, when a Facebook marketplace car sale spiraled into violence and triggered a dramatic multi-jurisdictional police chase. It began just after 7:18 p.m. in the heart of Omro, where a 65-year-old man had arranged to meet prospective buyers. Instead of a routine transaction, the encounter exploded into an altercation that left the victim wounded and bloodied, a gunshot wound and other injuries marking the violence. The suspect's armed and dangerous, fled in a U-Haul before officers arrived on the scene, but law enforcement wasn't far behind, with the Omro Police Department and the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office hot on their trail. The pursuit streaked across county lines. Deputies quickly deployed a tire deflation device along County Highway N, shredding the U-Haul's tires. Undeterred, the suspects barreled down the interstate on bare rims, their vehicle screeching and sparking as officers closed in. The tension reached its peak in Fond du Lac, where police squads blocked major exits in a desperate bid to end the pursuit. The U-Haul veered onto Johnson Street, narrowly dodging one blockade, but its luck ran out as a state trooper executed a flawless pit maneuver, spinning the truck in a dramatic display. Even then, the suspects refused to give up. The driver slammed the vehicle into reverse, recklessly heading toward an intersection teeming with unsuspecting motorists. It was here that a sheriff's K-9 deputy made the split-second decision to act. Face to face with the fleeing suspects, he first nudged the U-Haul, urging surrender. But when the driver continued backing into the intersection, the deputy took decisive action. Accelerating with precision, he pushed the U-Haul sideways, forcing it off the road and ending the pursuit in a cloud of dust and screeching metal. Officers swarmed the immobilized truck, accompanied by K-9 units from multiple agencies. The suspects finally surrendered, bringing the adrenaline-filled chase to a close. Inside the U-Haul, officers recovered a loaded firearm, evidence of the violence that began it all. Wild high-speed pursuit on Interstate 20 ends in dramatic escape, Covington, Georgia. What began as a routine traffic stop on Interstate 20 quickly erupted into a high-octane pursuit that spanned miles, involved multiple patrol units, and left one suspect vanishing into the night. It was 10:47 p.m. on Friday, February 10th, when a white Honda Accord, swerving dangerously near mile marker 87, caught the attention of a state trooper. With emergency lights flashing and sirens wailing, the officer officer initiated a traffic stop only to have the Honda initially comply, pulling over to the shoulder before bolting back into the highway chaos. The chase was on. The Honda raced eastbound, weaving through traffic with reckless abandon. As the vehicle approached exit 88 near Crowell Road, the driver made a sharp, aggressive lane change, diving off the interstate. The pursuing trooper followed closely as the chase twisted through Crowell Road and Harold Dobbs Road, the suspect executing wild maneuvers, including a daring U-turn that nearly ended the pursuit. In an attempt to stop the Honda, the officer performed a pit maneuver, slamming into the car's rear and sending it spinning. The impact shredded the Honda's rear bumper and severely damaged a back tire, but the suspect wasn't done yet. Defiantly, the Honda swerved around the patrol car, continuing southbound on Crowell Road despite the mangled rear tire. Sparks flew as the vehicle's disintegrating wheel scraped against the pavement, but the driver showed no intention of stopping. Careening through red lights, narrowly avoiding collisions, and veering into oncoming traffic, the Honda left a trail of chaos through Covington Bypass Road, forcing other drivers to dodge for their lives. The pursuit reached its climax as the Honda tore through another red light at Georgia 36, nearly striking two unsuspecting vehicles.
Left clear, right clear, Florida.
Moments later, the battered car veered off the roadway, plunging down an embankment into a ditch. With the vehicle immobilized, the driver made a desperate, dramatic exit, leaping from the passenger side door and sprinting up a nearby embankment into a dark neighborhood. Officers gave chase on foot, combing through yards and golf course greens with the assistance of a K-9 unit. Despite their efforts, the suspect vanished into the shadows, leaving behind only the wrecked Honda, which was later towed from the scene. The suspect remains at large, their identity a mystery for now. Law enforcement is continuing their investigation, appealing to the public for any leads. Stay tuned as we bring you updates on this developing story of danger, determination, and a daring escape under the cover of night.
We're on the golf course, somewhere between the golf course and the neighborhood right next to it. We come off in here. 477 North Contact.
High-speed pursuit ends in arrest of armed fleeing felon. In the early hours of August 26, 2023, a routine traffic stop erupted into a dramatic high-speed pursuit through the heart of Savannah, ending in a crash, an arrest, and a shocking discovery. The chase began at 2:19 a.m. when officer observed a blue Honda Accord erratically weaving across lanes on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard before the driver abruptly turned onto Oglethorpe Avenue without signaling. The officer followed, activating their blue lights as the suspect veered recklessly through the quiet streets, ignoring every traffic law in sight. The driver, later identified as 29-year-old Jadon Brown, refused to stop. As the pursuit intensified, Brown blew through multiple stop signs, accelerating to over 50 miles per hour in a 25 miles per hour zone. At one point, his vehicle launched into the air at the intersection of Zubli Street, crashing down with a shower of sparks. On Bryan Street, a Jeep narrowly avoided catastrophe, slamming on its brakes as Brown sped past, oblivious to the chaos he left in his wake.
Left into the parking lot, through the field in the middle of the
The pursuit came to a head when Brown's vehicle tore through the common area of Yamacraw Village, plowed over a curb, and smashed into a building, obliterating a handicap ramp and damaging an apartment door. Undeterred, Brown crawled through his car's driver's side window, falling onto the ground before attempting to flee on foot. Officer deployed a taser, bringing the suspect down just feet from his mangled car. Brown was swiftly handcuffed and taken into custody. The officer immediately noted the smell of alcohol on his breath, along with Brown's slurred speech and bloodshot eyes. When questioned, Brown admitted to having a champagne, though his intoxicated state suggested far more.
Get your motherfucking hands at your motherfucking pocket. You turn the shower off? I'm under control.
The drama didn't end there. During a search, officers found a loaded Sig Sauer 9mm magazine near Brown's vehicle. When asked about the gun, Brown motioned to his pants, leading officers to a concealed handgun under his groin. "Because man, I'm on paper," Brown explained when asked why he ran, referring to his status as a convicted felon. He admitted the weapon was likely stolen.
Steps through here, that way. What's you to drink, man? Come on this way. Back here. You smell like alcohol. How much you to drink?
I ain't had enough of the champagne.
What's wrong, man? You don't watch TikTok?
Yeah, you right, boy.
Okay.
All right, hang tight.
Further investigation revealed Brown's extensive criminal history, including convictions for possession of cocaine, felony fleeing, and aggravated assault. His driver's license had been suspended 9 times. The saga took another turn when officers later discovered 3 bags of drugs, including crack cocaine, powder cocaine, and fentanyl, hidden in the patrol car's back seat, where Brown had been the only recent occupant. In custody, Brown reportedly sighed, "I'm ready to just get to jail and be booked." Officers obliged, transporting him to Chatham County Jail. The recovered drugs and firearm were secured as evidence, adding to an already staggering list of charges. What began as a traffic violation turned into a chilling reminder of the dangers officers face and the unpredictable nature of law enforcement.
Where's the gun at, my man?
Where's the gun at?
You got it on you?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Where's it at? All right.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the only reason I ain't caught. It ain't caught.
Well.
Nah, it ain't caught, bro.
All right. What's the deal? Why were you running for this?
That's the only reason.
But why?
But, man, I'm on paper.
Was it stolen?
Probably so.
All right. Hey.
I only been out a few months. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only
Down
reason I
there,
ran,
Dick.
boy.
What?
That's the only reason I ran.
You convicted felon?
Hell yeah.
Huh?
Hell yeah.
For what?
And these young niggas, they got them on them and they out there, so that's the only reason, bro.
All right. Just shoot right there. It says probably stolen and it's convicted felon.
10-4, Sanders, David Henry, 7347.
Hello. I'm about to give you a Georgia oil and I need you to run a criminal history, please. What you convicted felon for?
Just drugs.
Okay.
Yes.
053-912-093. 053-912-093 should come back to Mr. Brown.
Vehicle.
Dang. I can get my shoe right there. Put my shoe.
Yeah, I'll get you shoot.
I appreciate it, man. Fuck.
4234004.
I couldn't.